What going YouTube, man? It's your boy J Smalls. I'm coming at y'all boys with another video, man. And today we're reacting to the Knicks' problems are worse than we thought by AM Hoops. Basically, man, we might as well just say I'm gonna react to every AM Hoops video from now on, bro. It'd be interesting, but I ain't lie, the Knicks, bro. Y'all ain't winning none no time soon. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Y'all are fried. This was your best chance, brother. Y'all are cooked. Keep it a buck. But if you click on this video, yes, I truly do appreciate you for watching. But I'm saying, hopefully you're having a fantastic and blessed day. And shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to be here, allowing y'all to be here, and just everything He has done for us. Truly, thank you to Jesus, both. All that being said, let's see what's going on. Let's see what he's talking about. I know a cat, trade rooms, and all that. Let's see. Without further ado, give it up. Oh, hold on. My bad. Hey, don't mind that. Give it up.
Yeah, the Knicks made the conference finals for the first time in a quarter century, but lost to the Pacers. But if you let a sorry team like the Pacers
I ain't gonna lie, nah. I was like this at first. Nah, we ain't going for that. There is no more Pacers disrespect, bro. The Pacers are nice, twin. I used to think I thought the Pacers were bud in the first and second round. I ain't gonna lie. But nah, these brothers are like that. Relax. Pacers might win the finals. I know. Yeah, Pacers might win the finals for real. Calm down, buddy.
Have an NBA team.
Now I know this was on May 7th, but still.
But we shouldn't have lost to the Pacers,
Wait,
right?
Did they play the Pacers second? Yeah, they played them in the third round.
Weird though, if you look at the best
what'd he say?
we shouldn't have lost to the Pacers.
Yes, y'all should have. Bro, what's up with the Pacers disrespect?
If you look at the best team since January 1st, happens to be the Thunder and the Pacers, both teams in the NBA Finals. It turns out dumb fans just hear Pacers and they think, oh, they suck, because they don't watch basketball.
Hey.
The Knicks got beat by a better team.
Hey,
and
I'm not even trying to pause the video so early, but I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the least amounts of full game basketball I've ever watched, mainly because I try to not watch. Most of the games are like 90% of the games I react to, I try not to watch. So my ball knowledge is not as high as normal. Now I still got a whole lot of ball knowledge, but that's one thing I will say about the Pacers. Since I haven't been watching basketball a lot, I truly did not know the Pacers were this good until obviously like the third round. Like, because they are a team where you have to actually like watch the game. That's one thing I will say. If you're not a basketball fan, or you just like a box score watcher, or you don't pay attention, bro, you gonna think that Pacers are mid, they shouldn't be winning, the NBA Finals is boring, blah blah blah. I saw something that said this NBA Finals is for people who actually like to watch hoops, bro. Now that's true. I'm not gonna lie, cause you just see how good of a team they are. And like you can like, it's just so much stuff that they do. Like when you actually watch the game, that it all makes sense of why they're winning. I thought it was just luck. I only thought they beat the Bucks because Dame was hurt. But they deserve to be in the finals, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You do have to watch the Pacers to know how truly good they are.
So why did he get fired? Because it wasn't for results.
Hopefully I didn't all just say the same
wins,
thing.
knocked out the defending champ Celtics. It's almost like the Knicks are allergic to success. Anytime they get a little success, they have to do something chaotic. But then it gets weird. Because one man who didn't want Tibbs fired happens to be the face of the franchise, Jalen Brunson. And his dad was Tibbs' lead assistant. But a 20-year Knicks reporter named Frank Isola says, not everyone's happy with Jalen's dad being part of the team either.
I think there are people in the front office that have an issue with him, and I think
I mean, having a dad and a son,
you'd like
having relatives in anything in politics, 90% of the time is gonna go bad. That's just how it works.
And this is just the beginning. To think that, oh, that's right, we get rid of Tom, everything's gonna be perfect. There's a lot of stuff going on there right now.
What? What does that even mean? It's the beginning of the Knicks chaos? This is so like them. So what is the next domino to fall? Well, to find that out, we have to understand how they got here, because the Knicks made a huge change after losing to Indy last year. They already traded RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly for OG Anunoby. But last summer, they dealt 5 picks for Mikal Bridges and Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo.
5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. Y'all got scammed. Now the cat trade, Julius Randle was going crazy, but I ain't gonna lie, the cat trade pretty smooth. 5 first-round picks for Mikal, brother. Y'all could have been getting Kevin Durant for that. Brother, man.
I want to pick for Karl Anthony Towns. The idea was to supercharge their offense surrounded by elite wings, but a fatal flaw got exposed.
What?
Excluding the final
Defense?
game, look at these on-off
Or
numbers
bench?
for the playoffs. With both Jalen and Cat on the court, the Knicks had a negative net rating of minus 1.8. Both of them off the floor, even worse, minus 18.
Dang.
You'd expect that. But when just one of them was on the court, that number jumps to a positive, with plus 11.1 for Cat
Dang.
without Brunson.
Yo. So one on the bench, one starring. Yeah, change it up. Yeah, we'll see. Why not?
Turns out these two just aren't great teammates together, and the film backs it up. Brunson is a tough dude, but he's small, so you have to hide him on defense every possession. But Towns also needs a specific roster because he's bad on defense, so New York's got two gaping holes on D.
There's no D. That's why I said it had to be their defense.
It's actually amazing that they made it all the way to the conference finals with their opponent easily finding a mismatch every game. Oh, but who do you think people are going to blame there? Will it be face of the franchise Jalen Brunson? No. Karl Anthony Towns has been the punching bag whenever anything goes south for one of his teams.
They went and they traded for him, and he's making $50 million a year, and at the core, he's a loser.
Bro. People get a podcast. Like, bro. Now if you're a podcaster, bro, being a YouTuber is a little different. Cause you're not, I mean you can, but sometimes you don't watch the game, so you're not gonna know everything. Alright? If you are a podcaster, you actually watch the games and pay like full blown attention to what's going on, and you're saying stupid takes like you're trying to act like Cat is the reason why they're losing or whatever the case is, or just any other dumb takes in general, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That's one thing I never got. Some podcasters and ESPN analysts who would actually watch, not even just basketball, sports in general. They watch the full games. They see the stats. They see what's going on. They see everything. Stats doesn't mean everything on top of that. Remember that. And then they be saying the most outlandish takes. I never understood that. I don't know how people, even y'all, some of y'all, not all of y'all, people will watch the game and then say some of the dumb things they're saying. I don't know. It'd be mind blowing.
That is their biggest problem. The guy
How
is
is
a loser.
Cat the biggest problem?
That is so harsh, but it's nothing compared to what Gilbert Arenas said about Cat.
Oh, brother.
This takes the cake for the most outrageous comment I have ever heard about an NBA player.
It's his physical makeup. Long legs, short torso, big ass feet. There's nothing he can do. He's built like a whole bitch. He's built like a female. He's built like a girl. He's like a full WNBA player.
Yes.
No. Bro just said Karl Anthony Towns is built like a full WNBA player. Nah. Now I'm not going to be able to see it. No.
Hard-hitting analysis. It is so crazy what people are willing to say about Karl Anthony Towns specifically. Like, they literally don't say this stuff about anybody else in the NBA.
Bro.
But when it comes to Cat, anything goes. But it doesn't mean that they're all wrong, okay? Cat and Brunson do not seem to be a great fit, even though it was just one season together. And The Athletic reported his own teammates got fed up. Behind the scenes, players and coaches expressed frustration with Towns' defensive habits.
I mean, yeah,
less
you can't
concerned
play
about
defense.
his talent
You're
level
7
and more
foot,
with
you
his
can't play D.
process.
What do you
Towns
expect?
executed incorrect coverages without communicating why. Players worried that Towns didn't grasp the importance of the matter. So basically, he can play defense, he just doesn't think it's very important.
Bro. Yeah, never mind. He could be a big problem at this point. I forgot how bad it is. Towns is a straight walking cone, too. Dang! I ain't gonna lie. The Knicks will never win a ring, bro. I'm sorry. Not even just because of now. Y'all might never see a ring. Because y'all never won a ring before, right? If I'm not mistaken. Y'all are cooked, bro. Being a Knicks fan has to be top tier. Like, I just genuinely can't even imagine the Knicks winning. Like, especially the teams and how good the NBA is going to be now. Brother, y'all don't stand a chance. Y'all don't need Curry, Braun, KD, Giannis, Jokic, and some. All 5 of them, bro. Y'all ain't never winning. Y'all two best players are straight cones at point guard and power forward or center, whatever you want to call it. Straight cones. You can't even play your two best players on the same at the same time because it's just free bucks. I don't know, bro. Oh, hold on, it froze. I got y'all, boys. It's over, bro. It's over, bro.
He can play defense. He just doesn't think it's very important. Kind of a red flag at 29 years old, 10 years in the league. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if Tibbs went to the front office and was like, look, it's either me or Cat, because I can't stand this defense stuff, so they fired Tibbs. Now, we will get to Towns' trades, but Cat's not the only person to blame here. Mikal Bridges also performed way below expectations. Yes, he did hit some big shots
I didn't
in the
expect him
playoffs,
to do some OC
moments,
regardless.
but overall, he was an average defender. And from three, just 35% from deep, his worst season since being a rookie, and that didn't improve in the postseason. But they fired Tibbs because, quote, our organization is singularly focused on winning a championship. This pursuit led us to the difficult decision to inform Tom Thibodeau that we've decided to move in another direction. Really, a new coach is not going to fix the roster.
I'm not surprised. That's how NBA franchises work. They lose for 2 years, especially if you're a contender like the Knicks or something. Yeah, you're getting fired. I don't know why it's shocked.
Curious about winning a championship. Tibbs really was just the first domino to fall, so who's next?
How long was he
options going forward are: 1, run it back, say it was, hey, first year, we need more chemistry, blah, blah, blah. 2, fix the defense around Cat and Brunson.
Bro, if y'all have Cat and Brunson,
boost the offense.
I don't know how that defense gonna work,
or 4,
bro.
break up Cat and Brunson.
You'll have no bench, like no role players, barely any role players. I'm talking on the bench coming up night.
They
rely on their starters all day unless
they paid 5 first-round picks to get him, and they're not going to get near that value back. On the flip side, actually, they might have to extend Bridges to not risk losing him in free agency next year. But what about Towns? Well, he is the highest paid Knick by a mile. He makes a $61 million player option that he's going to pick up 3 years from now. Which is why the Timberwolves traded him for Julius Randle.
Okay, kind of makes sense.
$60 million big man who can't protect the rim. In this new CBA, no thank you. Only somebody desperate would. The Phoenix Suns are aggressively trying to trade Kevin Durant and is expected to be moved close to the NBA draft, according to a legit Phoenix reporter. Yes, trying to keep Devin Booker happy, baby. Book and Cat were college teammates. Remember the Slam cover from 2019? Cat Book.
Do not, and I mean do not, trade Kevin Durant to the Knicks, bro. I'm not trying to see that, bro. Trade him to give him, bro. Either you send him to the Spurs or you send him to the Timberwolves. You trade him. Now people say bro, shut up. If he goes to the Knicks, he's just wasting time. They're not winning nothing. They're gonna be good. They're probably gonna make it to the conference finals again. If somehow they might make it to the finals. Even then, they're still not winning. Nah, they're not making it to the finals to me. But no, Kevin Durant, Phoenix Suns, please trade him to the Spurs. Forget everything else to the Spurs, bro.
D'Lo.
If you're a Knicks fan, I know y'all need some, bro. I don't know.
All on the cover, promising to play together someday. Well, it turns out D'Angelo Russell is a free agent this summer. Make the dream real. And yes, Kevin Durant is old, which would shorten the Knicks window. But it could be a 1-year window with the Celtics out of the picture anyway. But what about the fit? KD isn't great on defense anymore, but he's better than Cat.
Far better than
Cat. They would have to deal Josh Hart to get a big man, because they're still not over losing Isaiah Hartenstein. Now, I do have to say that Ian Begley, amazing New York reporter, says a KD trade is unlikely. There's probably still bad blood with owner James Dolan about when Durant chose the Nets over the Knicks in free agency in 2019, but in the...
Y'all was prepared to give Kevin Durant and
it would be like they traded Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, and a pick. Look, not the worst trade in the world.
Dude.
Now, obviously, the perfect fix, everybody knows, would be Giannis Antetokounmpo. But the only way that would happen is if Giannis asks out of Milwaukee and he only has a one-team wish list, New York. Otherwise, they don't have near the package to compete with other teams for Giannis. Or they could just say, look, this was a team that in their first year together made the conference finals. Why panic now? Because they already did firing Tom Thibodeau. But apparently, the chaos is just beginning for the Knicks. Shocker. But another East team might get Giannis instead. Dude says he don't want to go out west.
Is he promoting another video?
Which East teams are
I knew
really
it.
a threat to get him?
Hey. I knew it. This will be the end of the video, though. Let me know what y'all think about the Knicks. Do the Knicks have a chance? Are they gonna make the finals? Are they even gonna win the finals in anytime soon? Y'all boys, let me know down below. But if you did say this on to the end of the video, I truly do appreciate you for watching, man. I love y'all boys. Hopefully you have a blessed and fantastic day in Jesus' name. But with all that being said, I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one, man. Yeah.